Is facing off against Michael Engel wearing the red trunks. And immediately it's Engel that comes out.
Wow.
This is going to be a technical knockout victory early in round number 1 if Engel's able to keep this up.
Holy moly.
Coming out with a flurry is Engel. Referee Stephen Blaya taking a close look at it. And that's it. Congratulations to the Child's Play MMA fighter. Technical knockout victory early in round 1. Referee Don Theus calls the fighters to the center, and immediately Barrett shoots for a takedown, unable to get the lift right now. Jordan threatening with the guillotine. He had it in tight in round 1, and he's going for the same thing here early in round number 2.
He's got that pretty tight, and
there's the tap. Congratulations, Jared Jordan gets the tap out victory early in round number 2. Represents the Cereal Box Fight Team, the UFC gym, and they are a new Bang Muay Thai affiliate.
And Rocky Johnson looking to take this fight to the ground immediately, as you would assume. Both of these guys are super tough guys.
Cox able to get the spin into the cage, but I tell you, trying to take Johnson down, it's going to be a lot of work.
Yeah.
Defend and answer.
Cox measuring.
Cox, now that you can tell, he feels a little more comfortable on his takedown defense because he's starting to stand a little taller.
Yeah.
Had a very crouched stance early in the fight. Now he's starting to bring that stance up a little bit, like he's going to try to put the striking on display and use that reach advantage.
Agreed.
Head control.
Those knees against the cage for Rocky Johnson could be just a fantastic recipe for success here. Those things zap the energy out of you quick. And yes, that is correct.
Now Cox trying to land some knees of his own.
30 seconds. Inside, uppercut. Let's go.
A little bit more. Looks to be setting up that Hendo-esque inside leg kick with the overhand right. Familiar with what I'm throwing out here, JR?
And Johnson able to pressure Cox into the cage. The corner of Johnson was calling for the knees, but it's Cox that gets off first.
Beautiful takedown.
Johnson was staggered a little bit by... Johnson going for that takedown that his corner asked for. Hernandez. Mr. Hernandez comes to us by way of California. Both these fighters undefeated at 6-0 in their careers. Chris, word is whoever wins this fight might be looking to go into the UFC.
I think that's a good assessment here. You got two tough heavyweights that come from good gyms, both really experienced, technical. This fight's starting really fast for a heavyweight fight, so I'm excited for this. I'm having to hold all that weight.
And referee Don Theus separates the fighters. A huge right hand lands for Copeland. He's going to close in and look for a finish here. And just as I say that, he basically takes a few seconds to kind of assess the situation. I think that might be a mistake letting Hernandez get back in the fight like this, because he definitely had him hurt.
You know, I think Copeland was smart not rushing in there.
Well, you guys both referenced it. Both these guys have big punches. They're undefeated at 6-0 for a reason. It can be one shot that changes the direction of this fight, but immediately in round number 2, we hit the ground with Copeland once again taking top position. Records intact here, so you know they're going to dig deep for it. Copeland goes for the punch, able to knock Hernandez down, and Copeland backs off and invites Hernandez to his feet. And Hernandez is definitely weathered.
Yeah, you don't see that too often, standing up from full mount.
Hernandez trying to put together a flurry here to finish. Copeland looking to answer back. Hernandez lands big.
John, fight back!
Good job by the Hulk of pressuring forward here late in the fight. Looks like he has Copeland stunned. Now Copeland answers back with a hook punch of his own. 10-second clacker is sounded. These guys giving it their all. Both of them want to keep themselves undefeated here. Big knee lands for Copeland. We're going to take our main event to the judges.
Beautiful exhibition.
And it's Chin that goes well with the head kick, fires off with the punches. Gonzalez takes it like he doesn't even care.
Nice. Nice, JR.
Combo those up.
Obviously, Factory X is a fantastic striking academy, not just striking, jiu-jitsu as well. I mean, a very well-rounded MMA facility, and a big, big front kick from Chance Chin.
A little better power on that kick.
We've had so many fast finishes that this is actually nice to see.
Once again, good movement of the head, being shown by Chin. Then he slaps the head kick upstairs.
Step forward, press forward.
I knew last night at the weigh-ins that this was going to be a nice little fight.
Combos, Phil. Combos, buddy.
Because?
Just both from solid corners and camps and teams. You just know that they're training with such high-level guys. They can't help but put on a great show.
Yeah, there's not going to be much inside the cage that these guys haven't seen in the training room.
Right.
One more time, Chin lands that body kick. Gonzalez, one more time, acts like he doesn't care. But back to the ground we go, and Chin into side control. It's that ability.
Oh, and he's got
and absolutely flattened out now is Lumba. And we're going to have a stoppage here pretty quick if Lumba's not able to do something here, Ron.
Yeah, this is a bad spot for Lumba. He's got to answer. He's literally right now getting controlled from the top and with strikes and no answers. He's got to make a move here. He's got to buck this, buck Ames off of him and definitely change positions if possible.
Ames really just superlative control here for almost the entirety of round number 2.
Yeah.
Let's go. Pull him over. Shake him. Shake him, Hector. Keep working.
Lumba able to get his knees underneath. Ames starting to isolate the far arm now. Looking for a Kimura.
Oh, here we go.
He's going to try to crank it here. Lumba still looks pretty comfortable, but it's a threatening position here, no doubt.
Lumba wincing in pain for sure.
And he's about to tap. He's reaching for the tap, stepping over his Ames. That allows him to really crank it. And there's the tap. Congratulations to the Castle Rock Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter, Mr. Jesse Ames. Goes home. Yomi Heredia. That's right, I used trunked as an adjective.
Well done. Well done. Both of these guys, outstanding fighters. The Heredia brothers, unbelievable. Big right-handed power. Both of these guys are some of the finest talent, young talent that's coming up in Colorado. And these guys are legit fighters. I mean, these guys are next-level guys with a little bit more experience.
And now, good turning kick.
Such dynamic guys.
A little bit telegraphed with the footwork on that. That's why V-Hill was out of range.
Looks like V-Hill's setting him up for another either big hook or a big inside leg on there.
Good call, Ron. Good knee lands up the middle for V-Hill, and again. Heredia dropping an arm down. V-Hill goes for a knee again. Heredia's going to try to hook that and take him down. And again, we have a scramble for position here.
Right in front of us.
V-Hill looking to get the body controlled of Heredia.
Heredia with a good sweep.
V-Hill unable to get his hooks in, so one more time we see Heredia. Shookman comes out, uses the striking to set up a takedown attempt. Good sprawl by Aligo.
Nice 2-on-1 by Shookman to put Aligo against the cage.
Shookman misses with the trip. Aligo showing good footwork here early. Now it's Aligo going for the takedown.
The speed on the 125ers is just astounding.
And both these guys in amazing shape, going to be able to keep up this pace throughout the entirety of 3 rounds should the need be.
3 rounds next week.
Shookman looking to set up the triangle choke, has it in tight, rolling over. He's going to adjust the foot position, see if he can close this off early in round number 1.
That's tight.
Switching off to strikes. Good job by Aligo pushing off the cage and getting the roll, but Shookman still has the submission set in.
Wow, that's tight. And now transitioning to
and there's the armbar. Congratulations, Randall Shookman goes home early in round number 1 with the tap-out victory. Trunks, Mr. Reyes goes by the Executioner. I believe he's 6-0 with 4 first-round wins. But it's Edwards that comes out, lands solid. Congratulations to the Factory X fighter. Wins the title by way of knockout.